Good evening. You are listening to Studio 7 live from the Voice of America in Washington, and this is Live Talk on Monday, March 23rd, 2015. I am Kip Stube.
And I'm Jonga Kandemiri.
Tonight on Live Talk, we are talking about President Robert Mugabe's international trips.
To join our discussion, phone us directly at 001-202-619-2077 and we'll call you back.
Live Talk goes out to Zimbabwe on our 909 meter wave frequency and on the 4930-5940 and 15455 kilohertz shortwave, Monday through Friday at 8:30 p.m.
On the internet, you can find us at www.voazimbabwe.com, at www.voashona.com, and at www.voaindebele.com.
Ungavataurire wakamira pai kuti chimbomira iwo kune vanhu vanosvika 5 million vakavhota muna 2013 vachivhotera vamugabe kuti tonga isvika 2018. Vamugabe havasi kutonga nekuti ndivo vari kuda kutonga aiwa. Vamugabe vari kutonga nekuti bato ravo rezanu-pf rakati vamugabe tongai. Bato rezanu-pf radaro vakaiswa pageneral election vakabudirira musarudzo iyi.
It's just incredible. It's becoming a spectacle now, really. Embarrassing, inexplicable. There seems to be no one to stop it. I think it's his own personal passion for traveling, kind of burning out himself in the process. That's how it is. Someone needs to stop it.
Phakathi kokuzima ngazi ukuthi uNkulunkulu yena akasibonisi ukuthi ke abantu beZimbabwe sithwele nzima asisena mkhokheli zona sithi ukuthi ilizwe nje seriphonga ukunguruka lodwa nje.
Thanks for joining us once again. Tonight on Studio 7 Live Talk, we are talking about trips being undertaken by President Robert Mugabe.
President Mugabe today is expected to leave for a 4-day state visit in Algeria, aimed at what has been officially described as an attempt to enhance economic and political ties between the two nations.
Since the beginning of the year, the president has visited Singapore, Japan for a disaster management conference, Namibia for a presidential inauguration, and several other regional engagements.
These trips have infuriated his critics and boosted his political base. What do you think about this issue? If you wish to join the show right now, phone us directly at 001-202-619-2077 and we'll call you back. The number once more, 001-202-619-2077. Gibbs.
Yebo kambe jonga unjani mfowethu?
Ngiyaphila. Linjani?
Hayi ngibijana mfowethu.
Yeah.
So ke zulu kandaba lingalithola njani lapha likhona ngapho ke emakhaya. Thina ngapha lo mnumzana ke uJonga siyaphila sibili. Udaba egudwini namhlanje kube ngithi udaba olumqoka esikhuluma ngalo ikho lonke okwenziwa uMongameli Robert Mugabe. Sizwile ukuthi uyahamba sibilo kuzwayo lokho sokucaphula abantu abanengi. Xa ungakhangela ku Facebook, ukhangele ku Twitter, ukhangele ngaphi ku yonke indawo ku WhatsApp abantu bakhuluma ngodaba lolu. Bathi siyakwazi ukuthi ngoJanuary kube ngithi ngosibandlela wayekhona ngale Singapore ayithatha khona phela ikhefu lakhe. Lo mkakhe laye uGrace wayegula kwaze kubuya ke uthe sephenduka wayeZambia uEdgar Lungu engeniswa ukuthi wathi suka ke lapho ke wabuyela eZimbabwe abantu sebemnike i-nickname bathi seyi-visitor to Zimbabwe sengumuntu owethelekela ilizwe lakhe. So ke uphinde wayeNamibia wayeJapan wayengaphi so abantu abathabi ngalokho babuzela ukuthi imali yangikhona ivela ngapha. Silabantu abaningi sibili abafuna ukungena kuhlelo.
Ndizvo zvotinoziva nyaya yacho inyaya iri kukurukurwa zvikuru pamasocial media, WhatsApp, Facebook naimo mumabhazi nematotandarawo. Ndingataura hangu tichiite asi vamwe vanofunga kuti tichinwa asi ndo nyaya dziri kukurukurwa Gibbs. Nyaya hombe ndeyekuti mutungamiri wenyika vari kutora nguva yakakura vari kunze kwenyika kubvira patanga gore kusvika pari nhasi vari kutarisirwa kusimuka vakananga kuAlgeria. Vachibva ikoko vanonzi vangangoenda kumusangano weAfrican Union, asi tisakanganwa kuti mutungamiri wenyika vane mabasa akati wandei. Ndo zvakare sachigaro weAfrican Union, ndo zvakare sachigaro weSADC. Saka mabasa anotarisirwa kuti vange vachienda kunze kunobatawo basa iroro sezvo Zimbabwe yakadomwa kuti inge ichitungamira masangano iwayo. Mubvunzo ungavapo Gibbs ndeyekuti mari iri kushandiswa munzendo idzi imari iri kubhadharwa nezimbabwe here, imari iri kubva muhomwe yezimbabwe here, kana kuti masangano ewaya ndo ari kubatsira kubhadhara mari dzekufamba, kana kuti nyika dzinenge dzakoka vamugabe ndo dziri kubhadhara mari idzodzo. Ndo zvatichanzwa nhasi kana takwanisa kuwana vanotibatsira mune nyanzvi dzatakoka.
Kula bantu abaningi abafuna ukungena kuhlelo ke labathubeze imilayezo lechiyeneyo. Silomlayezo lovela ku Daniel Mokoena ose khona ngale South Africa. Uthi Zimbabwe is rich, it's just the ZANU-PF government that uses the money to enrich its members. So he is complaining a lot. And he says, I heard recently the president went to Japan with about 100 people just to attend the conference. But when good things are needed, they say the government has no money. Zimbabwe must vote for a new party in the next elections. So right now, I think we are joined by our first guest, who is Mr. Albert Mhlanga, an MDC renewal activist, and is based in Bulawayo. Mr. Mhlanga, good evening and welcome to the program.
Evening to you and Zimbabwe.
Thank you very much. I think, Chonga, you can start with Mr. Mhlanga right away.
Ndokuluma kana ndotaura naWamhlanga.
Ihlanganisa mfowethu.
Wamhlanga makadi.
Ndiripo zvangu vajonga.
Mina ngiyaphila sikuona.
Kungcono wena ngawuphila thina sithwele nzima lapha eZimbabwe.
Thank you so much. As you heard, Mr. Mhlanga, we are talking about the president's visit to several nations, prompting some Zimbabweans to complain or maybe to talk about this as some put it that the country is now on autopilot, as the MDCT recently said in its statement that the country is now on autopilot because the president is always out of the country. But at the same time, I just want to remind people, to remind listeners that he is out of the country on what business? It's not personal business, it's on AU business, SADC business, or some diplomatic business. So what's your take on this?
Mr. Jonga, I understand very well to the chairman of SADC or Union, African Union. I understand it very well. But what you must note, in all of Africa, Zimbabwe is a separate issue, is a specific issue, in the sense that it's like you are leaving a person when you have already operated that person and attended a wedding. Zimbabwe has got a separate issue, is a boiling point. Our president, like I said, can postpone some of these meetings. It can assign somebody. Because, you know, Zimbabwe is Mugabe. Mugabe is Zimbabwe. Let's be honest, I work with Mugabe in his government. Anything you say, you decide, we are dealing with clever people, educated people, but they cannot even cough when Mugabe is chairing a meeting. In such a way, when he's not there, there's got a few, including ministers, MPs, who are listening on behalf of him, who said an issue which can actually increase, maybe raise the policies which can increase the economy of Zimbabwe. So Mugabe is the engine of Zimbabwe. If that engine is not there, the car stops.
But some were saying that there are two vice presidents in the country.
You are talking of vice president, maybe Nangako, but our colleague Mpogo, even when he reads the statement, you have seen when he reads the statement, he reads word by word. So you call him a president. Actually, you are hiding behind a veil. It's a low term. You are hiding behind a veil to say there is a president. I'm sorry because the president appointed him, but according to me, he's far from being a president. He's being trained to be a president. You can't. That's why they are not living as acting. You will not act, I tell you, Jonga, because it will be disaster.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mhlanga. Stay on the line. I think we are joined by another guest, and that is Mr. Obed Kutu, MDCT spokesperson. Mr. Kutu, good evening and welcome to the program.
Good evening, listeners. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. And we know that you are totally opposed to the president's trips. So, in the absence of those trips, do you think that the president can do well in the country?
Look, we have been on record saying that Mr. Mugabe is actually an absentee president. He is hopping from one aeroplane to the other. He is now permanently domiciled aboard an Air Zimbabwe jet, moving from one foreign destination to another. That is obviously not something we expect from the president of a country whose economy is comatose. That is not expected of the leader of a so-called ruling party that is torn apart by factionalism. And more importantly, that is not expected of a president of a country where more than 90% of the people are living in grinding poverty and are actually subsisting on less than $1 per day. This is why we are saying that for some reason, Mr. Mugabe is no longer a non-resident president. Once in a while, he pops around. He comes to Harare maybe to drop some souvenirs and some shopping, drops clothes that are dirty, maybe picks up a new wardrobe, and hops onto the new venue aboard an Air Zimbabwe jet. He's virtually a non-resident president, and for that reason alone, this old man should simply step down and save us from all these problems.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kutu. I think we've got our third guest, who is Mr. Katsira Chirumanzu. He's a ZANU-PF member and political commentator. Mr. Chirumanzu, good evening and welcome to the program.
Good evening.
Thank you very much. I think, Chonga.
Vachirumanzu, nyaya iri kutaurwa ndiyo iyi, hanzi nevamwe mutungamiri wenyika vanyanya kutora nguva yakareba vari kunze kwenyika, nyika ichisara iri yoga. Ngavange vari munyika kana kune dzimwe nzendo hanzi ngavambodzisendeka kana kutuma vamwe. Imiwo Vachirumanzu, munotiwo maonero enyu?
Munhu anogona kutaura keza anoda haadziviswi, ndo marights acho yawo. Asi zvinodhipenda kuti zvaanotaura anozive here chokutanga kuti nyika inorwanwa sei. Iye zvino ndomunga makaona United States of America President Obama achichema nokuwina kwaNetanyahu achiti American policy haisofamba zvakanaka. Saka Zimbabwe ine foreign policy yayovo. Pama foreign policy pacho ipapo ndo panenge pachida kuti president afambe. Hazirewi kana kuti president akafamba nyika haichatongeki. Nyika inotongeka ichidhipenda kuti president ari kuita chii, ari kuita nani.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Chirumanzu.
Saka ndo issue iripo. Umwe mutauro angataura kuti hanzi economy yati iri komatosi nezvimwe zvakadaro. But it depends kuti understand here kuti economy yenyika ino kuti inge iri zvairi zvakakonzerwa nani. Saka kana munhu asingazivi zvaanenge achitaura zvinodini zvinonetsa.
Ibva mangotaura ipapo.
Hala?
Ibva mangotaura chakakonzera kuti economy iondomoke.
Eze kondoma Americans handiti takapuwa masanctions pano munhu asingazvizivi muZimbabwe izvozvo kana ari muZimbabwe besides kana chinge ake ari agent yama-Americans kana ma-British ndezvipi zvisingazikamwi izvozvo kuti nyika ino yakapuwa masanctions. Saka kana yakapuwa masanctions handizoreva kuti economy yacho ndokudodona kwacho ikoko. Until and unless masanctions achinge abviswa, then the economy will peak.
Rambai muri parunare Vachirumanzu Gibbs.
So what is he saying?
Mr. Chirumanzu is blaming the sanctions, and he is also defending the president's trips. He is saying the president is going out on business, and the country is run by systems, not by one person, as some are perceiving, that the country, once Mr. Mugabe leaves the country, everything goes on its knees. On its knees. The president is there, but there's a system that helps him run the country. And he also talked of Zimbabwe having its policy, its foreign policy, just like America. And he said President Barack Obama mourned when Prime Minister Netanyahu won in Israel, he said that is going to affect the American foreign policy. And the same with Zimbabwe, it has its own foreign policy. And I think I will ask him to explain more in English.
Yeah, what yes, we umnumzana uMhlanga. Ba uMhlanga uyezwa lapho uyakhuluma lapho umnumzana uChirumanzi. Uthi noma engekho umongameli, ilizwe liyasebenza phela. Wena ukwakhuluma ngepolity bureau le cabinet meetings uthi azikho asenziwa. Kodwa yena uthi hayi igovernment kayi operate njalo. Kule ndlela lapho operate ngayo khona. Ungathini khona?
Yebo ukhuluma engekho ku government ngibukhuluma ngama sanctions hayi asibaxoleleni abantu bezano ngoba bona bale definition yabo eyama sanctions eyabo yodwa kumbe bayifunda ngapi kusiphi isikolo ngoba ilizwe elilama sanctions kaliyenze esikuthi trading ngayi fuel leka siyitholi ngako konke kuvaliwe yikho bengitshela ukuthi laba abathetha baqatsha ngomunye ende yena umgabe ngokwakhe njengoba wayengutitsha ukuthi wabafundisa kakhulu sibili ukuthi wonke ulutho ngakhuluma bathi sanctions wonke abantu ukhuluma nge-systems i-systems ze-economy ze-Zimbabwe they've lanxa khonokho ekwazi kumbe engakwazi kodwa ngenxa ukuthi umgabe kakho ukhulumela yena uyasijonga ukuthi kumele umgabe ibale lithi mgabe yiyo iZimbabwe njengoba ngitshilo wonke umuntu lanxa kade sikhuluma kwalapha eredweni abelele yena ukuthi engakagadi into egekuyela kwelinye ilizwe basebe ukuthi omhlanga bebesithi kabasela into abayisebenzayo ngaphandle ukuthi ngiyakhumbula omunye uminister wapromiswayo wapromotwa ethe umgabe usedulane kukaNkulunkulu wakhohlwa nokuthi kulo Jesu umgabe wamenza uminister so bonke sebecabangela ukuthi wonke umuntu ngathi umgabe uright lanxa bebona bazabuya bepromote sibabonile lapha kuthola amagama athi kule reviews wonke umuntu othi reviews bapromotiwe amagama athi baqotshiwe njengoba nathi siqotshiwe.
Yes, siyawuzwa kakhulu ke baba Mhlanga nxa ukuthi sikhuluma ngomongameli ngizacela sibili emphakathini ukuthi sithi umongameli Mugabe or President Mugabe. I think he's still entitled to that kind of title. So what Mr. Mhlanga was saying is that the issue of sanctions is not functional here. He says perhaps President Mugabe taught everyone to say that because he's a former teacher. So he says everyone is singing that song now. But definitely there's nothing that is moving on in Zimbabwe because of his absence.
Regai tinzwe kumuteereri mukoma kana ndimai kana ndiani vanonzi Adoni ndiye nawo.
Yes, Adoni is a guy.
Ndimukoma.
Ndimukoma chaiwo. Mukoma zampi.
Aiwa ndafara mukoma. Mukoma Adoni nyaya iripo mainzwa imi. Titaurire pfungwa dzenyu muri kuchemawo here kuti mutungamiri wenyika vaMugabe vari kutora nguva vari kunze kwenyika kana kuti muri kuti aiwa zvinhu zviri kufamba sezvazviri?
Aiwa kufamba kwapresident hakunei kurwanawo kweeconomy. Our president is not Zimbabwe, our president is not the economy of Zimbabwe. Kufamba kwavo, kuvepo kwavo, kusavepo kwavo, zvinhu zvagara zvakaipa munyika because of illegal and unjustified embargoes imposed on our country by the West. So then the president varipo kana kuti havapo zvinoita economy kufamba zvakanaka haiti zvinhu zviri nonsense zvakadaro.
Asika mukoma Adoni tiri kuona kuti
look ukatarisa America most of Western nationals, they are busy creating parallels, divisions, separations, and wars in many different countries, African or outside Africa. But anenga chirula kana kuti anenga chitonga nyika dzawo ndiani pavanenge vachiita izvozvo. Obama sanctions against Russia now. Who is controlling or ruling the country while he is out doing all such evil things?
Asi mukoma mvunzo wangu wanga uri wokuti inga zvirango taona zvakabviswa kune vanhu vakawanda ndofunga kuno kwaAmerica kwangosara
no kana zvichitaurwa nemedia inokontrolwa nema-Western nationals, it seems as if they are made travel restrictions, but kan takuzvitarisa tichifunga they are not made travel restrictions. How
come kuti ma-travel restrictions anga affecta the whole economy. Is Mugabe the whole economy, or is Mugabe Zimbabwe yese?
Mukoma rambai muripo ipapo ndiise mubvunzo weyo kuna vagutu hanzi zvirango zvakatemerwa nyika muteereri wedu vanonzi Mukoma Adon ndo vari kuti zvirango ndo zvauraya nyika, pamwe mungagona kupindura.
Ndakateerera zvitaurwa naComrade Adon, handizwisisi kuti vari kugara munyika muno here matiri kugarawo meZimbabwe kana kuti kuda vari kugara mune imwe nyika. Zvirango zvaari kutaura izvi handizivi kuti ndezvipi, zvose zvakabiswa. Zvangosara ndezvekuti Robert Mugabe nemukadzi wake vasaenda kuAmerica vasaenda kuLondon kwavanga vajaira kuenda. Tinoziva isu tiri vadoko asi tinorangarira zvikuru mazuva eUDI. Ian Smith akatemerwa zvirango asi industry ipapo ndo payakabhebha kubudirira, akaita yanonzi import substitution program yokuona kuti zvandatemerwa zvirango ngandichironga ngandichiruka ikonomi yangu kuti zvizhinji tatakuzvigadzirira, ingava sipo, toothpaste, hembe dzokupfeka, chiita tichigadzira muno. Asi pari zvino kwaya muZimbabwe nhasi unoona zona kuti ukapinda muchitoro zvinhu zvaunoona zviri pamasherefu zviri kutengeswa more than 90% yezvinhu izvozvo hazvisiri zvemuno, zviri imported kunyanyanyanya kubva kuSouth Africa. Tingava nyika rudzii inonge ichingochema-chema nokuti masanctions nokuti Mugabe warambidzwa kuenda kuLondon, arambidzwa kuenda kuNew York, arambidzwa kuenda kuMilan for shopping with his wife. Apa tiri kuti hatisandamboona president anonziye anongopfuura nemuguta recapital city yake achienda kune dzimwe nyika. Ndandiri deputy minister ini muhurumende yeGNU for 4 years. Ndinozviziva kuti kana Mugabe asipo, the cabinet doesn't sit. Kana Mugabe aripo, even the Politburo of his own beleaguered party ZANU-PF doesn't sit. Mugabe unofamba nepati yake ZANU-PF mumbudu, unofamba neZimbabwe mumbudu. Saka apa zvinoreva kuti kana asipo zvinhu zvose zvinotomira kusvika iye adzoka.
Ndikubatei muromo wagutu ndinongozwa kuti
varipo vanhu vasingahwisisi vasingazive kuti how is this government run. This government is
timbopa mukana kune vamwe
Zimbabwe and Zimbabwe is Mugabe.
Vagutu timbopanana mukana mutiri kuitira undinzwe Mukoma Adon vachiri parunhare kuti zvishoma zvamataura izvozvo vazvitambira sei.
Yes, I don't expect all that rubbish kuti ive murume munhu anonzi Oben Gutu, munhu anoratidza kuti wange radzidza, but yes, I can see kuti haana wisdom, it's only acquired knowledge iri maari, haana kutokwana kana chitaura zvakadaro.
Hati Mukoma Adon hatishandise mashoko ekutukana, idandaro ratiinaro pano rekuti mune muchikurukura, hatisi rekuzvidzana.
We don't expect all that rubbish from his mouth.
Isisu hati expect izvozvo kune muteereri weStudio 7 anenge ateta pinzowo pachirongwa maita basa Mukoma Adon. Gibbs. Thank you so much my brother. The fact yekuti mambopinda pachirongwa kurakidza kuti munochiteerawo muchichiteerera, tinotenda zvikuru. Gibbs.
Thank you so much Mr. Adon. We wish to categorically state that Studio 7 is a public sphere for everybody. If you wish to participate in all our shows, you are free to say anything, but you don't abuse the public. So that we have to state very much categorically. So let me go back to Mr. Chirumanzu. Mr. Chirumanzu, you heard, you've got one guy, Mr. Adon, who has been saying a lot here. But at the end of the day, the question remains, is the president doing all this for the benefit of the nation? That's the big question.
Dambotaura handisi kuti ndingataura kangani ndati Zimbabwe senyika ine foreign policy yayo.
If you don't care, if you don't mind, you can say it in English.
Munhu anokwanisa kuunderstanda foreign policy yeZimbabwe munhu ane pfungwa dzakati twasa. Iye zvino vagutu vanga vachitaura vachiti ikonomi yeZimbabwe hongu masanctions akabviswa. Mambo vabvunze here kuti angamboisirwei pakutanga, angamboisirwei masanctions pakutanga, angaiswa nani, uye zvino abvisirwa chinyi. 2 ataurwa nezveekonomi yaIan Smith kuti Ian Smith akaita industry yaibhenefitani. How many blacks were benefiting from that economy that was resuscitated by Ian Smith government? It was only a section or a percentage of the population of Zimbabwe or Rhodesia or maybe Southern Rhodesia by then, how many blacks were fully participating in that particular economy? It was almost zero. So these are the issues which Zimbabweans need to interrogate fully and understand how government works. Izvi zvanagutu izvi ndo zvisingatombozikana ivo nana David Coulthard. Those are the people who wrote my sanctions, how they were supposed to affect the economy of Zimbabwe. But because of the resilience of the Zimbabwean people and because of Mugabe's tenacity in political acumen, they failed dismally. This is why Tsvangirai is hoggling, being globe-trotting all over the world to try to restart his deathbed of his political party. And nothing is coming forward for him to resuscitate his party, including Opet Gutu. Very soon, they will be discarded into the political dustbin of this country, and the ZANU-PF will remain a force to reckon with, and we will continue fighting until we gain our own economy. Remember, we were our own political liberators. So shall we be our own economic liberators. Full stop. All else is just hogwash of the highest order. Thank you.
Thank you. Stay on the line, Mr. Gutu. Mr. Mhlanga, you heard what Mr. Gutu and Mr. Chirumanzu said. Maybe you can start by responding to Mr. Chirumanzu. Then you can also touch on... Hello?
Thank you very much. It's so disappointing what Chirumanzu is saying. Like Gutu said, during the sanctions, this country actually used a lot of infrastructure. When you actually look at the roads, all these roads were last built in the last 40 years. You see that this Mutare, Planting Mutare Road, it's only a favor from a company outside called Group 5. And they've done it on a credit. We will pay it for over 30 years. But like you said, Chirumanzu, even when you go in the cities, the last toilets, public toilets actually were done. They were done by those they called Rhodesian British. Our government is almost 40 years to 40 years now. You can't even identify one toilet. I'm not talking of very important things. A toilet, a public toilet. They've not even built. The infrastructure, I've been in the committee of the National Railways of Zimbabwe. They've not even repaired one rail. That government is talking about under sanction is for the complete rail. They can't even repair a dilapidated railway track. So people like Chirumanzu, people actually believing in a person, not in a police. I hear them, they talk of police. Which policy are they talking about? All the policies, good policies, remain with Mugabe. You see, there is this policy of indigenization in Zimbabwe, empowerment. It's a good policy. But that policy is controlled by Mugabe. The only people who benefit there are the youth who sing and eat what Mugabe, President Mugabe. If you don't do that, that indigenization means something to a few individuals. I actually agree with my friend Gutu. Gutu, don't be disappointed. These are the people, the kings of the dying horses. These people are just dying. They will die a natural death, like I said. Politics will not interfere with this ZANU-PF government. But our God is doing the job.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mhlanga, and stay on the line. We wish to inform Mr. Gadzela Chirumanzu to stay on the line as well. And then Mr. Opet Gutu and Mr. Albert Mhlanga. We are going to come back to you as soon as possible. Now we wish to say goodbye to our radio listeners. And for those with access to the internet, visit us right now at www.voazimbabwe.com. I'll say that again, www.voazimbabwe.com. We are live streaming there. This is Gibbs Dube in Washington, D.C. Stay tuned.
Neni Jonga Kandemiri ndotirambai makateerera nepfenyuro dzenyu dzestudio 7 tinokwanisawo zvakare kuvayeuchidza gibbs kuti vakasununguka kunyorera kuno tichiverenga tsamba dzavo kana angava mafacebook nemawhatsapp.
For those that have actually joined us tonight on Studio 7 Live Talk, we are talking about trips being undertaken by President Robert Mugabe. We know that the president was on holiday in Singapore. From there, then he went to Zimbabwe, and barely some weeks when he got there, he went to Zambia for the inauguration of President Edgar Lungu's kind of presidency. And then from there, Mr. Mugabe left the country and went to Japan, where he was attending the World Risk Management Disaster Conference. And then recently he was also in Namibia for the inauguration ceremony too, there where there's a new president. And now we are told he's going to Algeria for a state visit. So people have been here for 4 days.
From Algeria, he's expected to go to an African Union meeting.
That's it, exactly. So to join the discussion right now, if you want to join us now, phone us at this number, 001-202-619-2077, and we'll call you back. Yeah, kunjalo fwetu.
Tine mutereri mukoma Howard vari kuZimbabwe. Tine urombotambo kuti mubate kwekanguva tichishanduka kubva kune vatereri vatinawo tichisara tawe pane vanokwanisa kunge vachitoona panhepfenyuro. Hanzi vabva vangu ufunga kuti avabatisa kwenguva yakareba, asi zvisine hazvo ndombodzoka kuna vagutu tichimirira kuti mukoma Howard tinge tichivabata zvakare panhare. Ndodzoka kuna vagutu muchiri parunhare ka?
Yes, I'm still connected.
Ndizvozvo. Tinoona kuti munguva yamamuri muhurumende yemubatanidzwa, kana vamwewo vebato renyu vanga vari imomo vaibudawo vachienda kunze vachienda nemabasa ehurumende. Hatina kumbonyanyonzwa nguva iyoyo kuti mawana mukana wekuti munge muchigadzirisa zvinhu. Tichinzwa kuti munge muchichema kuti hatisi kuda kana kuti mutomboita foreign trip nekuti Zimbabwe haina mari kana zvinhu hazvina kumira zvakanaka. Mungatsanangura kuti sei makanga muchipindawo muhurumende imomo muchitorawo mabasa ekutumai kuenda kunze iwayo?
Mukanatsoona Comrade Jonga maitira ataita tiri muhurumende, unonatsoona kuti matripi akanyanyanyanya, ini ndinotaura ndakamiririra kubazi randandirire justice, yainzi justice and legal affairs mazuva iwawo, makore iwawo. Wainatsoona kuti matripi ataita mazhinji acho yanga isiri hurumende yaitobhadhara. Waitoti vanenge vachiorganiza matripi iwavo ndo vanofanda kufamba kwako. Ndinopa muenzaniso. Ukanzi kune musangano kana kuti Comesa Court of Justice uri kuitirwa kuKhartoum kuSudan, kana kuti musangano wezvemajere uri kuitirwa kuMexico kana kungava kupi, unotonatsoona kuti vanenge vakukoka vacho ndo vanokubhadharira tiketi rendege kuenda nekudzoka return ticket, ndo vanosvika vachikuchengeta. Nokuti vaiziva kuti Zimbabwe haina mari yakawanda yekuti yaikwanisa kuti iite fund foreign travel. Saka ndichitaura ndakamirira ministry yandandirini for 4 years. Ndinofunga kuti matrip atakaita, handaita ini ndiri deputy minister, neaitwawo naminister, the majority of those trips government yanga isingaspendi mari yaitospendwa neorganization inenge yakukoka. Zvosiyana nekuti panofamba vaMugabe pari zvino, ndinozviziva from personal information kuti pose pavanofamba minimum mari yavanobuda nayo, chero vachienda kana kuti for a 1-day visit kuPretoria kuSouth Africa naLusaka Zambia or Windhoek in Namibia, minimum mari yavanobuda nayo in hard cash, not even in MasterCard, in cold hard cash US dollars, minimum amount is $100,000 US dollars. Saka muchiona kuti mari inenge chibva straight from treasury. treasury yatinoziva kuti haina mari yekubhadhara masalaries evanhu vanoshandira hurumende. Pari zvino tinonzwa vanhu tiri kuchema-chema, pari zvino hakuna mvura mudzimba. Tikaenda kumaruzeva, ndandiri kumusha kwangu uko pavhikendi yapera iyi, takatoona kuti vanhu vari kutofa nenzara kwakatsva nezuva. Vanhu pari zvino tiri muna Machi havasati vakohwa, but still zhara yatovarova, ende vatotaridza kuti vaakuda kuti vabatsirwe. Saka tiri kuti maitiro ataita zvinhu paGNU asiyana nezvaakiitwa neZANU-PF yaparizvi yava on its own.
Ramba yanyu muri parunhare, tine muteereri mukoma Howard. Maswera sei mukoma Howard? Nhasi bhutsu dzamukoma Blessing dzakapfekwa naJonga.
Ndijonga
Ndizvozvo.
mukoma Jonga.
Aiwa, ndiri mupenyu mukoma Howard. Tipeiwo pfungwa yenyu panyaya iri mugango iyi.
Ini ndabatikana chose nemumwe munhu ataura ipapo kuti hanzi tiri kusafa muno munokuda kwemasanctions. What nonsense is that? Masanctions erudzi vanombatama anonzi masanctions. Masanctions handiti ndingadai vasingatengese foja yavari kutengesa iyi. Ndizvo people are busy selling their tobacco here and they call themselves to be under, sanctions. What nonsense is that? Ngavabvire avo ngavatikosiyana nazvo vakundikana vape vamwe vamboedzawo taneta nazvo izvi. Thank you, mukoma Jonga.
Maita basa mukoma Howard. Gibbs, mukoma Howard is saying he does not believe in sanctions. If there were sanctions, Zimbabwe was not going to be able to sell its tobacco. That's the produce that he mentioned by name, tobacco.
Oh, yes. So now, before we go to Mr. Chirumanzu, to actually react to that kind of, kind of remark, let's just read what is there on Facebook and WhatsApp. On Facebook, we've got Gift Lunga, who writes, if there is any Zimbabwean who thinks Mr. Mugabe will one day get worried about anything that has to do with Zimbabwe, he or she must have his or her head examined. Then we've got Mr. Dennis Chibanga, who writes, the man has realized the mistake they made, and on the other hand, he cannot make it alone. You need bilateral relations with other countries. Also, he is the current AU chair, and he has got a mandate to understand what is happening to member states than Algiers and Harare relations. Although we knew we had souring, although we know, I think that's what was done right. Although we know we had some souring relations with Algeria for the past few years. Then we've got another message from Mukia Pesanai, who says, Mr. Mugabe is the African chairman, so he has the capacity to do so, that is, to go on trips of his choice. By the way, when your lieutenant was in Europe last week, why didn't you ask the same questions? Here, I mean, Mr. Tsvangirai. Then we've got Matthews, who writes, knowing well that his departure will mean a torrid beginning of life for his wife and children, as Zimbabweans will begin to follow on everything he grabbed for his family, he has a duty to seek their protection, some protection from other nations. So I think I'll read that as of the moment. What do we have on WhatsApp?
WhatsApp, the first writer is Dotito. He says, that's a shame to the nation, guys, and Mugabe never cares for Zimbabwe, even before the waste of our tax money. Then Luckwell says, this is to stop forthwith. The economy is not performing to sustain such extravagance, period. Then Kimpton says, I think it's important to first address problems at home rather than globetrotting, as it is an expense to the nation. Then we also have David. He says, this regime doesn't care a tick about us. They are nowhere near that. And Jerry says, maybe he is saying goodbye to every one of you. You never know. Then Gono says, this leader does not value people's life. He is making unnecessary costs for the suffering economy. Then we have Chams. Vanyora nation hands uku kunongove kutamba nemari yenyika vanhu vachitambura munyika. Toenda pana mukoma Joseph wati, what do you expect from a president who was forcibly elected? Right or wrong, it doesn't matter to him. Then we have Clyde, who says, with his large entourage, the trips are costing the country more. Some presidents sent ministers to represent them at less important meetings. Our president could do the same to cut down on costs, please.
Nako ke baba Mhlangu ngizwela abantu bakhuluma lapho ngathini ngokhuluma ngozulu.
Into enginanzelelayo ukuthi abantu kabasizwe ukuthi sithini. asithi ukuthi Zimbabwe iyeke ukurepresentwa e-African Union. We are saying ukuthi njengoba iZimbabwe ingumgabe, umgabe nguZimbabwe, kakuhambe omunye kabathumele umpoko ayemele umgabe aqondane lohlupho lolu esilalo. Kabasizwe kuhle abantu beZimbabwe. Sinakhala nge-economy, asilanda ukuthi umgabe uphathe kumbe kwathini, sithi yena kaqale alungise uhlupho lwakhe. Kathumele umnankagwa ngoba nguye ngazi ukuthi ngamthuma, hayi ubaba umpoko siniza ngikhuluma imanga uzathatha isikhathi ukuthi umgabe amnike umsebenzi. Uyabemnika konoko kuyisebenzi ukuthi na izikolo kule celebration ezikolo kule celebration hathi umsebenzi onjengalowo. Ona nje ukuthi bambe nje uzothi umpoko nguyo wethi president, hayi thina kungasimangaliza njengabantu bebadibhelele.
So, Mr. Mhlanga is saying that, they are not saying that Zimbabwe should not be represented at most of these kind of functions, but all what he's saying is that maybe the president can start sending his vice presidents, his assistants, like Mr. Mnangagwa. He says most probably more of Mnangagwa than Mr. Mpoko. So he says Mr. Mpoko obviously will attend to some of these little petty issues back home, while Mr. Mnangagwa is attending to these other big issues outside the country. And Mr. Mugabe doing a lot within the country.
So we can ask Mr. Chirumanzu.
Yes.
Mr. Chirumanzu. Vachirumanzu? Okay. I wanted to know whether President Mugabe can delegate his vice presidents to the African Union or SADC meetings.
Ndambotaura ndikati pana vanhu vanonakirwa nokukomenda vasingatombozivi chokutanga kuti politics chii, chepiri kuti government inorwanwa sei. Kana pasina izvozvo zvinotaurwa hazvibatsiri kuvateereri. Iye zvino mukatarisa ivava vamushanga vanotaura kuvabvunza izvezvi kuti alright, since vampoko vakaitwa vice president vavhakachira nyika ngani vachitumwa navamugabe, maybe havatozivi. Vakaenda kuMozambique, vakabva kuMozambique vakaenda kuBotswana, vakabva kuBotswana vakaenda kuLesotho. Saka kana izvi vasingazivi, it's very difficult for us in ZANU-PF, the people who really know what's going on, kuti unotangira kutaurana papi. Saka maybe at the end of the day kana chiti vampoko zviri nani dei atombovafonera kuofisi kwavo kunoti nai vampoko basa renyu nderei, inokwanisa kuzvibatsira. But then kana munhu asingazi unotosha wotangisa here kuisa vanhu muleseni yekuti nyika inorwanwa sei. Tochiinda kuna navagutu vanga vachiti vanhu vari kufa nenzara, asi ivo vana gutu vacho ivavo vati tichiriko kuhurumende, vachiriko zvikazodini vakarambwa navanhu nokuti vaita zvinhu zvavo matoto, because vanozva kuti vamugabe ndo vanoita kuti nyika ifambe. Pano mwe murume angataura zvokuti kuna matoilet, mukamubvunza murume iyeye kuti iye zvino anogara kupi, angachiita sokuti anotaura sendevele, mukamubvunza kuti Bulawayo iye zvino ine dzimba ngani dzakavakwa ne-this government after independence. Bulawayo iyeyo ina ma-low density suburbs mangani akavakwa after independence. Zimbabwe as a whole ina ma-universities mangani akavakwa after independence. Technical colleges mangani, secondary schools, primary schools. You see, it becomes very difficult for us to educate people on how the government works. Yes, you know, I know road from Bulawayo up to Mutare, yakatoone chimwe chikambani. You know, kana uchizisora, uchizimura, and then suddenly a company from Mars, from Norway, ndokungota kungoita interest yokuvaka road mu Zimbabwe. Very possible. Then it means the intellectual capacity of the very people who are on this forum leaves a lot to be desired. They are not even worth to be on this program to educate Zimbabwe. We want people who can digest issues to help this country, to help listeners, so that they can think and make way forward for this country. Ndine information inoti iyo vamugabe vanofamba vanopuwa 100,000 wozoita information wabuda mugovernment macho uri kuparliament wakati kuti nai vamugabe pamunofamba imimi mari. You know, can you see the caliber of people? Now, asking Papa Akwana information, government, does that make any sense? Can a MDC, do they still believe in Gutu? Does not make any sense.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chirumanzu, for those remarks, and I think this gentleman will get back to you as soon as possible. So before we get to Mr. Kutu and Mr. Mhlanga, I think we've got a caller from Bulawayo. Baba Sibasa Chuma, ungachona njani?
Sonle walichona njani?
Sitone kakhulu kunjani kwa Bulawayo?
Samani kuphila aya kuzima lonyaka.
So ungathini ke ngodaba lolu Sibasa?
Umhlungu kakhulu ngizwe indle ukukhuluma engani igcwalelele. Hey, isizwe libuhlungu. Ngoba mangikhangela bathi umuntu lo uhambo wezumdala uthi. Ekuleni hlangane eminingi elizwe kubekufutheze elizweni. Ichewa nguye. Akho uyahamba. Ingazi ukuthi into ayisebenzisa izimali ezisebenzisele kuba kuliphi. Athi ngalelizwe izwe kakusekalila lutho. Uyahamba kuphela up and down, up and down, up and down. Abantu bayasafa kuleli lizwe. Ingazi ukuthi imali ngezakhe yini kujele inhlanganiso. Lezi zimisa-ke inhlelo zelizwe ngoba ilizwe likukhokhela phela. Hayi ngoyotheya zonke izinto lezi lingabonakali. Ubisela muva inhlelo zelizwe. Imangala lo umuntu othi kumela ezonda nje. Sebenze ezondela ukuthi kukhulunywa iqiniso. Kuthi umuntu olahlekileyo. Lokho kukhulunywa ngama-sanctions. Ama-sanctions ilizwe lingalikho ngama-sanctions. Ipho umuntu. Umuntu lo uthengile ilizwe yini na?
Siyakuzwa kakhulu pho kuyiwe ngaphi kuthweni angasakhambi yini emazweni umongameli?
Kumele kukhangelwe bahambe ngefanelo ngoba bakhona abantu abayenzena lo umsebenzi emazweni abo ngokungakhathanga lolu hlobo esilubonayo lo. Sokwenze ngani kuhanjiswa nje kuhanjwa nje imali echithwayo phela ngelizwe. Imali isuka ngaphi ilizwe lingela lutho kade indlela kuthile koBulawayo lapha indawo zonke ngingabhoda ngafika kuwo phansi le bhoda eMozambique izizwe. Akuna lutho phakathi konke lapha ku-Beach lapha akuna lutho. Utshaya kuzofika konke lapho kuzishabane lapha akuna lutho iganga kuthile yonke into abantu bafuna ukudla iyasuka kuphi leyo mali ukuthi ike abantu isikhafu ngoba into ezikhulunywa ngazo kade ukuthi kusilokho egidile ziyalungisa ngaphandle ezindlini wakhe kufiwe kuya kufitshoni.
Hayi siyakuzwa kakhulu-ke Baba Sibasa Chuma, ungathunela kusasa baba?
Hayi kulungile baba.
Yeah, so what Mr. Chuma is saying is that, you know, there are so many meetings that the president is supposed to chair back home. And those meetings are at a standstill. I think Mr. Mhlanga expressed the same kind of view. So he says, at the end of the day, who pays for these kind of trips? He's worried that Zimbabwe may be spending a lot of money, you know, paying for Mr. Mugabe's trips. So he says there's drought that has set in. So at the end of the day, the president is supposed to be addressing some of these issues. So this reminds me of something, Chunga. You know, I was reading a story in which the government failed to raise $230,000 for cloud seeding. So some people were saying, yes. So some people were saying, at the end of the day, why not channel some of this money that the president is using towards that kind of project, you know? So people are really not happy at all.
Maybe you can throw that question to Mr. Gutu, since he was once in the government.
That's
Mr. Gutu? Is it possible to just take money from one ministry to another, or there are procedures and processes for that to happen?
Of course, there are processes, but what normally happens is that if there are emergency situations, like for instance, cloud seeding is an emergency situation because they are simply saying if we don't do cloud seeding, we are not going to have rains, and if we don't have rains, because most of our agriculture in this part of the world is rain-fed, we will therefore have starvation. So cloud seeding would then have to be classified as a national emergency, where money can then be diverted from any other ministry, not necessarily from the budget of the line ministry, in this case the Ministry of Agriculture. It can actually come from Ministry of Justice, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Local Government, because it's a national emergency. It's actually shocking that we failed at one point to raise 231,000 to do cloud seeding, whereas all the visits that Mr. Mugabe does, you know that he doesn't fly commercial airlines. Everywhere that he goes right now, I want listeners to know, he charters the Air Zimbabwe jet, the Boeing 767, the only functional long-range jet that Air Zimbabwe has. And as you know, for every nautical mile that is covered by that Air Zimbabwe jet, the government of Zimbabwe has to pay $10,000 US. And what we're talking about here is a man who is, like I said, permanently domiciled aboard Air Zimbabwe jet, the Boeing 767. If he goes to Windhoek, he's aboard that jet. He goes to Singapore, the same. He goes to Zambia, the same. Now he has flown from Harare to Algiers. That's an 8-hour non-stop flight from Harare International to Algiers Airport in Algeria. That is an 8-hour flight. Those of you who are good at math, just do the math and tell me how much it costs at $10,000 US per nautical mile. And the distance between Harare and Algiers is not less than, it's around 7,500 to 8,000 kilometers. And then we are saying, this is a man who is supposed to be exemplary, who is using hard-earned taxpayers' money to go on these useless jamborees. Quite honestly, what kind of economic agreement are we going to enter into with Algeria, between Algeria and Zimbabwe? That necessitates a whole head of state to go with a delegation of more than 57 people to fly from Harare International to Algiers in Algeria. Can't he delegate the minister to do with commerce and industry, or the minister to do with foreign affairs, or even the minister to do with home affairs, to have these bilateral exchanges instead of having a fully fledged state visit? We are a poor country. It's so very amazing that most of the time we have outbound journeys, not inbound journeys. We hardly host other visiting heads of state. Why? Because Mr. Mugabe is very fond of traveling. He would rather visit himself rather than host incoming heads of state. Quite honestly, it's a complete, total, unmitigated shame to have this 91-year-old man at the helm of state affairs in this country at the moment. This is the greatest tragedy to Zimbabwe. For some of the people who have done calculations, they said for the 35 years that Mr. Mugabe has been president of Zimbabwe, if you do a math properly, of those 35 years, at least 10 years he has spent them outside Zimbabwe visiting. Total shame.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kutu. Baba Mhlanga, uyazwela lapho yakhuluma umnumzana uKutu. Njalo umzwelo lo baba ke uChirumanzi sithi ukukhuluma kwenu likhuluma njengabantu abangani alidobhi lutho. Nxa sikhangela khonokho ukubudlelwana kwamanye amazwe lele Zimbabwe. Akumphendule sizwe utshela uzulu.
Okokuqala ngitshayela ihlombe uMabugudu, hayi uyazwakala. Ngibe sengizama ukuthi kwayise abalombono njengobaba uChirumanzi ukuthi kasili i-relationship lamanye amazwe siyazidinga ngoba yizo kakhulu ezidingekayo. Kodwa angathi ukuthi nxa sikhuluma ngopresident ngo-vice president ubaba uMpofu, kananzelele ukuthi ubaba uMpofu yonke ama-assignment ayakhona ngama-celebration amanye amazwe e-celebrate their own achievements. Yena lapho ayakhona kuphela kuyabonga. Ukhulume ngeMozambique, wakhuluma ngeLesotho, konke lapho ayakhona oyabonga. Futhi okusidanisa ukuthi ubaba uMpofu uhambe ebhalela incwadi endlela ayibala ngayo kwamanye amazwe sizwa siyangeka kakhulu njengoba nithi intellectual capacity ephansi. Kodwa nxa upresident ezabala sentence to sentence, thina kwamanye amazwe kuthiwa ukuthi yithi iZimbabwe esifunde kakhulu, thina abanye sikhangele phansi siyangeka kakhulu. Bengabe sekhuluma ukuthi ye umgwaqo le hayi kakula mgwaqo ukuthi kayazi i-arrangement ye-group 5 leZimbabwe. Ngiyamxolela ngoba kakho ku-government, mina njengaba ku-government. Bese ngisitsho nje ukuthi abantu beZimbabwe kabanazeli ukuthi kasili lo Mugabe thina silwa ngendlela aphatha ngayo ilizwe. Lanxa kungaba ngubani ozathatha ilizwe aliphathe ngayo nalendlela, sizaqhubeka sisilwa naye thina njengabantu beZimbabwe. Silwela ubungcono, silwela ubuyanga. Konke lokho okwenziwa nguMugabe kusibangela ubuyanga ukuthi sihlupheke kube le poverty eZimbabwe ngenxa yezenzo zakhe. asizondi Mugabe, asizondi kubizana izano iphathi iyafanele behambe kodwa kabayenze kuhle ukuze ilizwe leZimbabwe liphumelele.
Yes, awuzwa kakhulu ke Mnumzana Mhlanga, he says Zimbabweans are actually fighting to get out of poverty. So he says they're not fighting against the president in a way that is not is uncouth. That's how he's trying to put it. He says we are fighting against the system. So out of this system, the president is doing things the other way around, and ZANU-PF is pushing an agenda which is anti-people. So that's the fight that he's talking about.
I think Mr. Chirumanzi can respond to that.
Yes, Mr. Chirumanzi, I think we heard Mr. Mhlanga saying that, they don't hate the president. They actually hate the system that is there, in Zimbabwe. The kind of, priorities are misplaced, according to him.
Government, informwa nama-political parties. Ma-political parties, what isusu tichaita izi nezizvi. Vana Gutu nana Muhlanga vakazvitaura izvozvo kumaZimbabweans. MaZimbabweans vakati get out, hapana zvamunoziva. Saka handizivi kuti shungu dzavo zino ndedzei dzavanongoramba vachitaura. Vana Gutu kuparliament ikoko vakakonewa, nanhasi vari kukonewa. Vana Gutu Tsangirai achipinda muzvikepe navakadzi vake havana kubvunza kuti nai boss zvinotodini neFDC yedu, havana kubvunza mibvunzo iyoyo. Nanhasi iye zvino vari kuitiswa mukoti navashandi vavo nokuti havana kubhadharwa mawages. MDC haina maofisi avo anopfuura vanhu 50 asi vakatadza kuvabhadhara vanhu 50. Zvinoshowa ndivudzei kuti panyika ndeipi policy yavangauya navo, ndeipi economy yavangauya navo. Saka ivo vakazoti ngakuve namasanctions. Iye zvinova kuti masanctions asisiko akabviswa, abviswa nani, angambodaidzwa nani. Saka tiri kuti isusu veZANU-PF navaMugabe vedu zvinhu izvi takanga tazviona kudhara, tikati ngatitorei futi. Gidi rikatorwa tikawina nyika. Tikati varume varungu ava zvikokoto vakaomesa musoro, ngatitorei economy. Tiri kutora economy, ndo zvatiri kuita. Kana pano umwe ane pfungwa dzokuti mamiracles achazoitwa savaMuhlanga zvavanotaura avava, ndakateera nevoisi yacho, anenge munhu mukuru kana even kwandiri, asi ngave mukuru una mano, ngavave sekuru ukulu ulolwazi lokuchela abazukulu vake kuti ilizwe leli livela ngaphi, lisiya ngaphi, kuyini kuthiwa umulungu wayenzani lapha kufikela ubaba uJoshua Nkomo aze athathe izikhali zabazokuyenzani zokubulala ibhunu. Why? Because yilo labuya lapha lahlukuluza abantu bamunyama. Full stop. Nxa kana sekuru basingazibi izozo, tinedambudziko, history yedu icharasika, sokurasika kuri kuita MDC, vana vaGutu, vana vaMhlanga ivava. Thank you.
Mr. Mhlanga, a quick reaction. He says, you don't seem to understand many things. Just one, I'll give you less than a minute.
Actually, is diverting from the issue. We are talking about our president.
I'm not diverting. Why did the Zimbabwe, Joshua Nkomo,
general politics? We are saying our president must be at work almost every day of his life. And all the issue he's talking is tissues, not the issues.
Mr. Gutu?
I'm actually, I feel pity for Comrade Chirumanzi. With respect, assuming that he is living in Zimbabwe, the Zimbabwe that some of us are also living in, then maybe he's living in the Zimbabwe of the early 1980s. It's a notorious fact that this economy has fallen down. It's comatose, and it's also common cause that the government is clueless as regards what to do in trying to revive this economy. Quite honestly, at age 91, what would you expect a man who has had 35 years of his life ruling the country? You cannot expect him to come up with any new ideas. Right now, take the example of Namibia. They've only been independent for 25 years, but they are now on their third president. A man who is in his early to mid 50s, is young enough to be Mr. Mugabe's grandson. We have a man who is approaching the centenarian age, who still wants to cling on to power. That alone, on account of age alone, I call upon Mr. Mugabe and all his sympathizers to have mercy on this nation.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kutu. Sorry, we're out of time.
May you step down.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Sorry, we're out of time and we have to leave it there. We thank our guest this evening, Mr. Ekaterina Tsirumanzi of ZANU-PF, MDC-T spokesman, Mr. Opet Kutu, and Mr. Albert Mhlanga of MDC Renewal.
We also want to thank all the listeners who called in and contributed to this program. Tinoti Rambaya Mchidaro, Dini Jonga Kandemiri.
And I'm Gibbs Dube saying good night, Zimbabwe.